Hi Flosstube, I'm Sally. I'm StitchySally here on YouTube and also over on Instagram. Today is the 12th of February 2025 and this is Flosstube number 92. A very warm welcome, whether you are a new or a returning viewer. It is lovely to have you here. If you do like what you see and you are not subscribed, it would be absolutely lovely if you would hit the subscribe button and also the bell so that you know when I upload a new Flosstube, and also if you could like my videos, that would hopefully get me recognised by the Facebook algorithm. I'd like to say a very warm welcome as well to the new subscribers that I've had. I have picked up just a few since I last filmed. Yeah, I've had a bit of a mare trying to start this morning. I've had to get my microphone back out, so I do hope you can hear me okay. Unfortunately, for some reason, my earbuds seem to be picking up some interference and the sound was absolutely dreadful. So yeah, bang goes that idea. I nearly gave up and filmed on my iPad, but that would mean perching it precariously on a load of boxes and hoping it didn't fall over. So anyway, yeah, I am going to get started. I have notes in front of me, so if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes. So I'm going to start with an FFO I've done. I have done a couple, but one of them was for a gift, so that's winging its way to the recipient as we speak. So I'm going to start with this one, and I am saying so a lot. It's usually isn't it? And today it's so. Do apologise. This was, I think, one of my final finishes last year. It is Barbara Anna Designs Through the Woods. Is it called Through the Woods? Yes. And it's from an issue of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. I do not remember which one it is offhand. I stitched it on 32 count. I don't know whether it's Stormy Skies or Storm Grey, vintage Stormy Skies. I don't actually remember. So I've just made it up into a pillow. There's a cat darting across my garden. And yeah, I just backed it with some snowflake fabric. I've popped 2024 charm on the back. And just some red rickrack. No, it's red chenille trim that I bought from the works. And then last time I did mention that I had another finish to show. Well, that I couldn't show because I wasn't sure whether the recipient had seen it. Sorry, just bear with me. I really needed to be better prepared, but then everything just went mad. So I just kind of, time got away from me, so I just stitched this little gift tag to put on this gift for Mouse. I bought her a felted mouse that I saw in a shop. So that is a la-di-da freebie on their website. So I just stitched that on a scrap of 32 count vintage Sun and used a couple of, I think it was a WDW and a Gast, not entirely sure now. I really need to do better next year and try and get myself sorted to stitch things earlier. I say it every year. I do the same thing every single year and it still doesn't happen. So I'll just pop that there because I'm going to do my draw for my giveaways later. I don't know how to put stuff. Right, I do apologise. I haven't unzipped anything this morning and I do apologise if you can hear that. That's the window cleaners. So I finished the final stocking from the Blackbird Designs book Home for the Holidays, and it's stocking number 5. I've stitched them in order and it was decorating the tree. and I have been stitching these along on a Saturday night with my lovely friend Lainey at Lainey on Instagram. And this one, I forgot to get the threads out. This one I stitched with Cottage Garden Threads Victor and Victorian Motto Antique Rose G. No idea what the G stands for, but anyway. Sorry, it's a bit glary. My windows over there. Yeah, I decided to come back over here. The Christmas tree, when I filmed before Christmas, the Christmas tree was here, so I decided to film here. It's a bit better. So that is my finish. So I stitched all of these on 32 count vintage country mocha even weave, and I've used the same threads throughout. One I used a sulky yarn, and then another one I used the Victorian Motto, and then the next one I used the Cottage Garden thread, and this one I've just used a couple of them. I made a bit of a pig's ear because I stitched 2024, so I had to unpick the 4 and stitch the 5. I know it's 2025, I know full well it's 2025, so I don't know why I did it. I mean, I did stitch them all, apart from this one, in 2024, but... So, that's my finish, and I do have a plan for a new start with Lainey on Saturday, the coming Saturday. And then another finish that I had was from this one. It's Lotus Lake Stitching, and it's sheep calendar. I am doing all of these separately. I do have a calendar that have the country cottage monthly, the square ones that they did quite a few years ago, that I've got those on, and I'm going to swap them out, replace them with these, and then I think I'm probably going to finish them, the country cottage ones, into pillows. So I started with the March one, which you saw last time I'd finished, and I have been stitching the April one. I must say, I'm not terribly keen on the colours in this one. It's a bit bland for me, but anyway, it's fine. So I'm stitching these with the Called For DMC. These are the colours for all of them. And that's the May one. April. I'm starting May next. Did I say May? Oh, just ignore me. Yeah, so that's the April one, and I'm stitching all of these on a 32 count raw opalescent linen from Zweigart. And this is a sal that I am doing with my lovely friend Elaine, Ellie Stitcher, and it's hashtag Stitch Sheep for 2025. We have a few people joining in with us, which is always really nice. I'm not going to try and name any because I know that I will forget somebody. So I shall start the May one on Friday. So do that on a Friday, and it's also I stitch sheep on a Friday with my lovely friend Barb, Batty Bat 210 on Instagram. Right, no new starts. I'm itching to have some new starts, but I need some finishes first. Well, I know I'm going to be starting the sheep, and I am going to be starting something on Saturday. So this is the first whip that I'd like to show you. It's Plum Street Samplers Home for Christmas, and I am stitching this as part of the hashtag Fun for 50 Sal 2024, which lovely Sally at Flossy Sews and Grows and Sarah at Sew Me Sarah started last year for their 50th year. They had 50 starts, this was one of them. And I'm stitching this with the DMC conversion, and I'm nearly finished. I think I do think it is going to take me a couple more weeks maybe, because there is still quite a lot to do. So this is on 36 count vintage country mocha. So I have all these bits to fill in up here, and I've got some to fill in down there as well that I haven't finished yet. And I've also got the windows to fill in. I did consider leaving those and not filling them in. I will have a look and see what colour they are before I make that decision. I may well just leave them as they are. But I'm really, really enjoying that. It is a beautiful piece. Love the colours in it. So we'll see what I think about the windows when I get there. Oops, sorry. Just knocked my microphone box over. And then let's see, what do we have in here? Two things in here. I need to get some more project bags out. I've got some in a drawer and I need to get them out instead of having a couple of things in. So this was my birthday start in December last year. It is hashtag Cozy Cabin Birthday Sal, and it's Flossabilities Cabin in the Wood. In the Woods, designed by lovely Lauren and her brother Sam. And congratulations, Lauren, for getting your charts out there. It is so well deserved. You really do deserve every success, because both you and Sam, you have the most amazing vision. So yeah, started that for my birthday, and I am using the called for DMCs. And I'm stitching this on a 32 count grey with silver stars, and that is where I'm at. I should have had a board, you can see through. And I just love this, absolutely love it. I love the colours in the trees, I love the cabin, I love the border. Can't really see my border there. I really should have had a board, shouldn't I? But anyway, so yeah, it's going really, really well. I was going to carry on with the border, but I decided I'd do the trees first, and then I've got a better chance of the border being right, maybe. But yeah, love, love, love that. Absolutely love it. Such a beautiful piece. And then also in here I have my New Year's Day start, which I am stitching along with Sarah, So Me Sarah, and it is Modern Folk Embroidery, Dream of a Winter Garden. Yeah. Couldn't read it backwards. Dream of a Winter Garden. And I am stitching this with the DMC conversion off the chart. I could not justify buying the Roxy Floss. Am I right there? Is it Roxy Floss? I can never remember. I can never ever remember. Yeah, Roxy Floss. I couldn't justify ordering that. They are beautiful. Absolutely. Well, I've only ever stitched with it once because I was gifted one. But yeah. So those are the DMC threads. Beautiful colours. Unfortunately, my 739, is it 739? Does not show up very well on the fabric that I've chosen. So this is on a 36 count Winter Moon by Zweigart. Just put that behind it. sorry, that is where I am at. Isn't that pretty? Just, the colours are just absolutely beautiful. And I did mention last time that my bed is two fabric threads too far across, too far near the tree, but it's fine. I wasn't going to unpick it because I'd got the bed completed before I even realised. So there is absolutely no way that I am altering that. Life's too short to unpick unless it's going to make a massive difference. Oh, it's gone very dull out there now. So I actually stitched that on a Wednesday along with my Barbara Anna. I didn't last week because I was rage stitching a gift to try and get it finished. Basically because I didn't get the date wrong, I just thought the date was sooner than it was. I don't know. Time's going too fast and I just don't know where I am. So that leads me on to Barbara Anna Wednesday. And I am stitching Holy Night, which is from the 29... Do you know, I can't bloody read that. 2019 Christmas winter issue. I'm terrible when the light's not good. I just and it is in a bit of a weird place. That's my excuse anyway, and I'm sticking to it. I've just not got new glasses, so you know. Yeah, I actually started this on New Year's Day with my lovely friend Sue, who is suexstitch on Instagram. She's finished it. She finished it quite a few weeks ago, actually. So I am hoping maybe to get it finished tonight. So I'm stitching this with the DMC on the chart. Again, beautiful colours. And I think this is a 32 count vintage country mocha. It could be a 28, but until I measure the finished piece I am not entirely sure. So I didn't get a massive amount done last week because I was rage stitching. But yeah, shouldn't take too much longer now to finish. I have got a plan for my next Barbara Anna start. Just hoping this battery's not going to go flat on me. I don't have to plug it in. I may well have to just pause a minute and plug it in. How much have I got left? Let's see what it tells me. Nope, that's not what it tells me. Okay, should be okay. So then I'm kind of calling this finished because the only thing that I have left to stitch on it are my initials. So I am probably going to wait to put the initials in until I've stitched the next one. So this is Loose Feathers Autumn by Blackbird Designs, and I stitched this on a Tuesday night with my lovely friends Barb, Batty Bat 210 and Mouse, Tales of Stitching Mouse. And I'm using the DMC conversion off the chart. And I'm stitching it on 25 count nougat, so I'm stitching it 1 over 1, which is probably why it's taken me so long. And there we go. I was hoping to actually get it finished and get my initials in last night, but there were so many little doodads, fiddly little doodads to do. And I'd also, I think, missed part of, I don't know which one it was. This one I hadn't filled in, I think, some of the bits and pieces, and there was some back stitch to do. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the initials until I get winter in, so I will be starting winter next Tuesday. Just need to keep that handy because I do have, I'll show you my plans. I don't normally do plans because when I say I'm going to do something then it doesn't happen, and I just leave that there, hope I don't knock it off. And then my final whip I hope this is the sound's okay because my microphone is flashing at me and I don't know why. Oh, where's my throat? So final whip is, whoops, it's upside down. Long dog sample is the Pilgrim, and I stitched this on a Sunday. I with the hashtags my first long dog Sal, let's get the dogs out Sal, and long dog sampler Sundays. And I'm stitching this, I know I tell you this every time, but you may be new, so Anchor Black, DMC White, and Carrie's Creations Old World Red for the wording. And here we go. This is 20 count Balana. I think it's an off-white. Can I get it all in? I finished page 7 and started page 8. I had quite a bit of time on my own on Sunday, so I just thought, to hell with it, I'm doing nothing, I'm going to sit, I'm going to watch Flosstube, and I am going to stitch on this. And that's what I did. Just had a break every now and again, and then stitched it in the evening as well. My husband was out at a rally with his brother, watching, not driving, and both girls were at work, so yeah, really enjoyed that. I am still hoping to finish it by the end of the year, so keep your fingers crossed. This page, famous last words, shouldn't take too much doing, but you never know. Right, I will do plans now while I remember. So for, no, not that one, for my Sal with Lainey on Saturday, I am going to start this, and that is Winter Night's Drum, and it's from Loose Feathers Winter by Blackbird Designs. So I'm going to start winter next Tuesday. And I'm going to stitch it, hopefully I will have enough, because I think I'm going to do it with one strand. I have discovered that I quite like stitching with one strand on 30 count. So this is Roxy Floss Kerr Great Lakes, and that was a gift for my 60th birthday from Sally at Flossy Sews and Grows. I have used some of it. I stitched Heart in Hand Bluebird sampler with it. Just use one strand, so I'm going to do the same. So that's one plan. Another one somewhere. Let me see, I will put one down here that was a plan. Whoops. Was that a plan? No, it was not. So then, when I finish Holy Night, my Barbara Anna Wednesdays piece will be this one, and this is Christmas Robin's Scissor Fob. I've had this in my stash for quite a while. I actually stitched it for my lovely friend and surrogate sis Lisa S Stitches quite a few years ago for, I don't know whether it was Christmas or birthday, I can't actually remember. And I just thought the Rendale the Rendale Bothy Threads box, oh my god, I thought the red scissors and obviously the Robin kit, this just has to be stitched for me to go on the scissors, so that's what I plan on doing when I finished Holy Night. And then lovely Sally at Flossy Sews and Grows, she messaged me asking if I would like to start Rocking by Love Poppet with her for the Best of British Sal 2025, and I said absolutely yes. I did say I do have to finish something first, so once I have finished Home for Christmas, I'll be ready, Sally, if you are. Hopefully it won't take too much longer. And then, what have I done with it? I was watching Connie and Melina, who are Count Twice Stitch Once. Absolutely love watching them. If you haven't watched them before, do go and have a look at them. Connie is doing 70 new starts for her 70th birthday, and Melina was doing a rage stitch, and I thought, oh my god, I have that. I bought it quite a few years ago, started it, didn't like the fabric that I was stitching it on, so I tried over one on 28 count, didn't like that at all, so it just got put in a project bag, never picked it up again, and I thought, I want to do that. I want to restart it. I don't want to have to buy any more fabric or threads, so I've picked out some threads, I've picked out some Victorian motto threads that I've got in stash. I'm going to have a look through my fabric, I'm going to see what I have that I can do it on. I don't want fancy fabric because I want everything to stand out. So I'll just hold it back here. It is No More Sampler version 2 by Birdie's Crossing. So I think what I'm going to do is use it as a thread a day. Just do one thread a day. There is a lot of work in it. So whoops, yeah, these are the Victorian motto threads. I might not use that one because that's a bit way out with those, but hopefully I should have enough to do all those. Right, I am just going to pause you a minute and I'm going to plug my laptop in because I'm not entirely sure that this is going to last. Sorry about that, my laptop is very unpredictable. The battery can just go, even if there's 40% left, so does your head in. So I do hope that nothing is noisy. Right, where was I? Right, I'm going to do haul. Yes, I do have haul. You may remember I said that I'd got a gift certificate from one of my lovely viewers for Talking Dog Stitchery. So I did spend that. I did have to put a little bit to this. So if you've not, I don't know whether you can see that, that's Talking Dog Stitchery. Comes in a box. And this is what I got. So I got a piece of 30 count old Salem linen by Primitive Hair. That's not showing up too badly actually. So I got this to stitch the Christmas Carol ornaments that I've got. The chart that I bought in December, I think it was. So yeah, I got that. I did have a little bit of money in PayPal as well from somebody bought a chart off me, so I didn't have to spend any more money, if that makes sense. But yeah, so thank you so much to the lovely lady who sent me the gift certificate. So now you can see what I got. Oh, it smells very coffee. Yeah, I haven't smelled it. And then I had a message from lovely Karen, who is Thistleheart Creations, both on Instagram and on YouTube. What is that? Oh, that's nothing to do with that. She had just brought out a new design and she wanted to send it to me, which I was so appreciative of. I can't even say it. And if you haven't watched Karen, do go and watch her. She's absolutely lovely. She's a designer. She stitches lots of beautiful things, and she also crochets. Sorry Karen, I'm going to say that you quilt as well, but that's really bad, isn't it? And I only watched you the other day as well. Sorry Karen. So this is her new design that she very kindly sent me. It is called Springtime Funny Bunny. And she does have a theme of these. This mouse features in quite a few of these designs. She had a Christmas one out. And she wanted to send me this because it has a sheep in it. And this is just such a cute design. It just makes you smile. The colours are beautiful. And of course, Mouse is dressed as an Easter bunny. So I'm not quite sure at the moment whether I'm going to stitch it as one piece or stitch each square individually. Not entirely sure, but I will be stitching it. I don't know when I'll be stitching it, but I will be. So thank you so much Karen, that was so kind of you. I really do appreciate it. It is a beautiful chart, and I will link below to Karen's shop, and then you can go and have a look and see if there's anything that you fancy. So thank you so much Karen, really appreciate that. Right, giveaway. So last time I was giving away these two kits. Whoops, glare, sorry. These are from the works. I was given these quite a few years ago. Decided that I'm not going to stitch them, so I'd rather them go to somebody who will stitch them. So this one is Christmas cake, and this one is, oh so sorry, Season's Greetings. So we'll do the Christmas cake one first, and I think I asked you to use the word Christmas, and I put the names into a spin the wheel. Oh, these glasses, I am really, it's so weird. And it's the difference between my two lenses I think is just making it weird. Right, is that it? Christmas. Yep, so the winner of Christmas, so this one, is Cardiff Stitcher Danielle. Congratulations Danny, I will get this in the post to you as soon as I can. I do have your address, so I'll pop that in the post, hopefully within the next few days. I do have some other things to pack up and post as well. So, and then the other one, I asked you to use the word seasons, and the winner of this one is Linda Eccles 1161. Congratulations Linda. If you could either email me at the email address in the description box down below, or message me on Instagram with your address, again I'll get that in the post as soon as I can. So congratulations ladies, hope you enjoy them. As I say, they're 11 count, but just swap it out if you don't want to use it, that's absolutely fine. So let's have a look and see if I have covered everything. Of course, Nashville Needlework Market is coming up next month. I have seen a couple of things, but I am waiting. I'm going to wait. I've said I want to try and do as much stitching from my chart stash this year as I can. I did think that I might maybe allow myself a treat after I've, say, finished maybe 15 paper charts. I'm not going to include my PDFs in that, but I'll see. I'm going to see how I go. If I can get a good few from my stash stitch, then yeah, I might allow myself a treat, but I am being good. I haven't put any pre-orders in. I have no intention of putting pre-orders in. Who am I? Showing the gift for mouse. Showing fully finished. Right, Flosstubers. I will just go through some Flosstubers that I've watched recently. And if you've not watched them, you know, maybe you might like to go and have a look. So I've watched Lindsay, the Cheshire Stitcher. I love watching all these people. I wouldn't watch them if I didn't. So yeah, I watched Lindsay, the Cheshire Stitcher. I watched Charlotte's High Heel Stitch. I haven't watched Charlotte for a while because I don't tend to watch Flossmas videos. So it was nice to sit down and watch Charlotte again and stitch along with her. I watched Sarah's Only Sarah. I watched Shelley, It's Only Stitching. Shelley had well over 1,000 subscribers on her last, the last channel that she had, and for some reason it got shut down and she had to start all over again. So if you've not watched her, do go and watch her. She's a prolific stitcher, she really, really is. And she loves Barbara Anna as well. I watched Gracie Robbles, who is back after quite a while. I've not seen anything from Gracie for quite a while, and she's lovely. Absolutely love watching Gracie. I watched Lynn, the Lancashire Stitcher, who needs absolutely no introduction. I watched Sarah King. Sarah was a massive instigator of the Under 1,000 Subs Club. I watched Natalie Home Sweet Home Handmade. Love Natalie. I love them all. I love watching them all. I've watched Sally at Flossy Sews and Grows. Elaine, Ellie Welly Stitcher. Steph, who is Stephanie Overfield. Nat, So Stitch So Nat. Already mentioned Karen, Thistleheart Creations. I watched Beth, the Steadfast Stitcher. Melanie, the Soulful Stitcher. Always love to see a video pop up from Melanie. She's not a regular Flosstuber, but I love watching her. She's absolutely amazing. And already mentioned Connie and Melina of Count Twice, Stitch Once. Who else did I watch last night? I know I watched somebody else last night and now I cannot remember who it was. That's really bad, isn't it? Let's just have a look at my watch history, see who I'm missing. I'm finding now that I'll maybe just watch one or two in an evening now that I've got my decent headphones. Well, should I say now that I've got headphones that I can use with my iPad. Not every night, because I find that using earbuds affects me, so I don't tend to do it every night. Oh, watch Flossabilities. Oh, I am so sorry, Lauren. How could I forget you? I watched Flossabilities. Yeah. Yeah, watched her last night with Sam, her brother. So yeah, that's my the Flosstubers that I have watched in the last couple of weeks. Right, quick life update. Not a lot to say. me and my husband went and had our eyes tested last week. I needed new glasses. I think my left eye had improved slightly, which apparently happens when you have cataracts. I don't know how that works, but anyway, so I've got new specs. It drove me mad trying to choose some. I hate choosing glasses. Absolutely hate choosing glasses. But I got these. Do quite like them. Got sunglasses as well. My husband, he had to go back to the eye hospital because when they were doing his eye test at the opticians, they found some inflammation. So they got in touch with the eye hospital. The eye hospital got in touch with him, and he went on Tuesday. They're not unduly worried, so he's got some different drops to put in, and it does seem to be improving. He had a bit of red in the corner of his eye, which wasn't clearing up. I don't think they were particularly bothered about the inflammation in his eye. So he has to go back tomorrow just to get it checked out again. Yeah, other than that, not really much going on. Yeah, still waiting to get sorted with his auntie's estate. That's taken a bit longer than we would have liked, or should I say he would have liked, because obviously it's him and his brother dealing with it. But hopefully we might be able to get all that lot sorted soon. He's desperate to get it sorted. So that's everything. I'm going to go, I'm going to get some dinner, because this has got up to 42 minutes and I thought it was going to be a short one. And it's 12:15 and my husband will be desperate to get his dinner. So I will hopefully see you in 2 weeks' time. And Linda, if you could please contact me with your address, and I can get your prize into the post as soon as I can. And I will see you in a couple of weeks. So take care, everybody, and enjoy every single stitch. Thank you so much for watching. Truly appreciate each and every one of you who comes back. Thank you. Bye bye.